How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the issues that have been resolving around the gaming industry from Bungie, PlayStation, the new games they've got coming out, Alan Wake, and of course some of the salt that's currently going around in the social media side of things. But there is a lot to get through. Before I get started, thank you to those that have checked out my Spider-Man 2 review. It is finally up. Now, if you do have the time to check out the review, I would greatly appreciate it. I would love some feedback if you can give it. This is the first time I've done a big review like this in a long time. And of course, any feedback would be appreciated. And of course, the viewing numbers would definitely help with publishers, both from Xbox, Sony, and other third-party publishers out there to actually provide me with review copies in the future. So hopefully you'll find some time to check it out as we do talk about all things from the game, including bugs, failures, issues, and so forth. And I think the score I gave is rather fair, but hopefully you can be the judge of that and let me know in the comment section below of that review. That said, Halloween is tomorrow, well actually today for me, as it is the 31st already. Let me know in the comment section below what games you would like to see me playing, because I am looking to stream over at Twitch. Now currently I do have my eyes set on Alan Wake 2, probably going to be playing it through GeForce Now, but that could change. I could pick up the Xbox version as well. Currently undecided on which way I want to swing that. I know the GeForce Now version should look nicer, but we'll see. That said, I'm probably going to put a community post up as well to just give you guys an open forum to plaster your thoughts there as well. So hopefully we can get something going, and I can maybe, if we are going to pick like a number of games over from Steam, I can start to pick some of those up tomorrow and get them ready before the stream starts. That said, on with the video. So as we can see here from Tom Warren, Bungie is the latest PlayStation studio to be affected by layoffs today. Don't forget, they were recently bought for $3.7 billion. The layoffs come 15 months after Sony finalized this $3.7 billion deal to acquire Bungie. Don't forget, they also set aside all that money to make sure that they retained the staff. You remember at the time when Sony bought Bungie and they were worried that staff would leave because they were now owned by Sony Interactive Entertainment? Sony put down a nice little packet there to turn around and say, look, we value your talent and your skills and we want you to stay. Here is a little pocket thing there. Please don't go away. And so the staff believed in Sony, believed in what they were doing, and decided that if they really value them this much, if Sony values them, then they'll stay. And they did. The entire game industry has been hit by hard layoffs in 2023, and that is true. They have been hit by layoffs. If you look at the PlayStation fans at the moment, they're all talking about how Microsoft laid off 700 people or whatever it is, and it's the Microsoft department that laid off these people, not the Xbox gaming department. Now, I know layoffs are bad no matter where you look at it, but at the same time, there is a distinction between the two. Microsoft, 700 people around Microsoft Studios, 700 people across the Microsoft Studios will probably equate to about 2-3 people per studio, department being let go. Whereas here, it's different. It is one studio having a massive layoff. It's pretty awful, right? But it doesn't really end there. As you can see here, it looks like Michael Salvatore, the composer of Destiny OST, was also laid off. Now, in my opinion, he is one of the masterminds when it comes to the Destiny 2 soundtrack. Destiny 2 music is amazing, and in my opinion, losing someone like that is just bad. It's just, what is going on? This isn't right. This isn't normal. This is seriously just messed up. Bungie was supposed to be this independent company that's not going to be struck and they can do what they like. But at the end of the day, like we've all been saying, it doesn't matter what that contract says. They're not independent. Sony can do whatever they want to them. If they don't listen to what Sony's saying, they'll just make them redundant. And then the next person that comes in their place will do exactly what Sony wants. So that whole, we're independent, we can do what we want, Sony can't say anything, is all just a, it's just a smoke screen. We've been saying this all along, and not a single person is listening. And as we can see here now, layoffs are hitting Bungie, and it's bad, and key personnel are being hit. Key personnel are being let go, and that is never, never a good thing. And as we can see down here, I said, wow, because I'm really shocked that he's actually gone. But you can see over here, there's worse news than that. Final shape has been delayed to June 2024. That is a 6-month delay. Marathon has now been delayed to 2025. This is the company, Bungie came in. I mean, no one knows what's going on at the moment. Bungie came in with all the promise to make them better, with all the promise to bring Sony to new heights, and all they've done so far is delayed the final shape despite making a massive parade that it's coming, delayed Marathon after all the advertising, all the promotional videos and trailers and information that's been flooding the internet, and then they went and completely and utterly destroyed Naughty Dog's Factions 2 by saying it wasn't up to par, probably because it didn't have enough microtransactions, or it was just better than Destiny. And then they, after closing down and ruining Factions, they've gone and now delayed everything. So they're losing staff, they're delaying all their projects, and yeah, it looks like things really are not looking good for Sony right now. It looks like it's going in a really, really bad way. And losing key personnel like this, I know people are going to just, everyone's replaceable. Yes, they are. But at the same time, these are people that have been there from the very beginning. When people turn around and say, oh, the life and blood of what made Destiny is no longer there, this is what they're talking about, right? This should never have happened. And especially this late in the year. I mean, you got to be really heartless to do that, but Sony just keep on taking the L's. It's really bad. But I feel for the people that have lost their jobs. I really hope they find their footing. And this is just another proof that Bungie are not independent. If they wanted to stay independent, they should have stayed independent. Sony will always hold the reins over their necks. And for all those people saying they are independent, they can do what they want, no, they cannot. Their contract says they can, but that contract is a pile of shit. All Sony has to do is say, oi, boss dude, yeah? I want you to do this. You can't tell me what to do. You're fired. You're getting let go. You're being replaced. Bye-bye. Next person comes in. I want you to do this. Yes, sir. Okay, it's done. And that's pretty much how it's going to work. Because at the end of the day, they are owned by Sony. This just proves that they really have no power. I'm actually going to end this video here. This video in total is a 25 to 26 minute video. And I didn't want to release another big video, especially it's like, 2:30 in the morning right now. So I'm going to release a Bungie one now because this is big news. Tomorrow at around midday, I'm going to release my Quantum Error video, which I'll have edited and sorted out by then. So that's going to be a second video for the day. I am streaming in the evening, hopefully, if my bug is clearing up better. It's Halloween, so I want to play some scary games, some horror games. We can go through maybe Alien Isolation, Alan Wake 2. I'm going to put a community post up as well, so feel free to comment there or in this video what you would like me to play. So when I wake up tomorrow morning, I can have a look and see what's available. But the second video that I've got coming will cover the Quantum Error issues, especially with how badly it's doing, the copium from the PlayStation fans, and also we're going to be covering a bit of news from Square Enix, Sony, and Alan Wake 2. Right, that's this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.